Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, finally Saturday, October 12th, and today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, TSLY, CONY, NVDY, and MSTY, and AMZY, and blah, 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 blah. What you see on the screen is my thumbnail for my new video series, which starts today, so why not plug it? It's going to be, my Defiance coverage and Roundhill coverage going forward is simply just going to be together. Why? Because now they both pay weekly, they both trade daily, they both have the same declaration date, same ex-dividend date, and same payment date. And they both trade on the same indexes. So why not just make a video at the same time comparing them day in and day out and see what is the better option? How do they perform in a down market? How do they perform in an up market? And so on. So stay tuned for that. That'll come out this afternoon. Obviously, I still have to make it. Okay, before we get into the trades, I just want to show you. I've been getting a lot of messages, and they've been saying, "Oh, do you regret selling MSTY?" No, I don't. I don't have regrets usually in investing. I make the decision and I live with it, and I'm okay with it. But however, after I sold MSTY for a profit, what I was doing is buying, 100 shares here and there. So I got up to about 400 shares. And on Friday, I checked and I was up $926. So I took more profit. I sold all my shares yet again. So feel free to yell at me that I should not have done that. However, I did it. And what's going to happen next week? I'm going to buy into MSTY again. I'm going to buy in, average down. And if I get to be up a lot in profit, like up to $1,000 or near it like this, then I'll sell it again. If not, I'll just keep it and collect the income. That's my plan with MSTY. That wasn't my plan in the beginning, but man, oh man, it moves. So who would have thought you can make capital gains on YieldMax funds? It's a pretty cool thing. Let me know what you guys are doing with your MSTY, because I'm assuming most of the people are up, except the people that bought in the high 30s, mid to high 30s. But it's a really good time. One other cool thing I saw yesterday, I'm not going to talk about my options, by the way, because I will make an options video, is John Cena followed me. Yes, the real John Cena. And I know he follows a lot of people, so it's not, completely rare, but it did come up. John Cena now follows me on Twitter, so he can see me. What's up now? All right, let's get to the trades. That's why you guys are here, right? So TSLY and AMZY. That's it, TSLY and AMZY. So TSLY almost pulled a CONY. Look at this. I mean, what in the hell are they thinking? So it's actually not terrible, but real quick, buy call, sell put, sell call, buy call. Okay, so let's get the top four out of the way. They added 650 contracts to the synthetic position, and they used it for a call for next week, and they did a call credit spread. So that's pretty simple. And then you see the BC 1400. Okay, they closed out that one for the week. They paid a penny. Obviously, that's a win. And they used those same 1400. I'm sorry. And then they sold the call credit spread for the 1400, and they got a penny for that. And then they used the 1400 into next week, sold a call, bought a call. Okay, there's four more gone. And then they did a BC on the 148, right? And they closed it for a penny, so obviously that's a win. And they used those right away into next week. Sold a call, bought a call. Okay, fine. And then last but not least, they BC'd the 1315, and they sold a call and bought a call. Makes sense? It's pretty easy. But let's take a look at the numbers on the spreadsheet. All right, so we will go to TSLY. Now, something I thought was interesting. Look at the price of Tesla. It's around 217. So if you go here, look at the top four, right, or the top two. They added to the 255 synthetic position. They added to the 255 synthetic position, okay? They have a 245 synthetic position. For whatever reason, it's been open since 9/19. It's just hanging out. But if Tesla price is at 217.80, why would they not add to the lower synthetic position? Isn't that why it's there? I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. But either way, we got this 1,315 contracts hanging out. They're 11% away from that strike price, 35 days till expiration. The 255 is 14% away. So here they are, adding the 650 contracts, right? Was it 650? Yes, it was. And they made money. Of course, they made money. How much did they make? Well, the buy call only cost them $354,000. The sell put created a credit of $2.5 million, so they made over $2 million for adding to this position. However, they're 14% underwater. So we'll see how it plays out, because again, 35 days until then. All right, let's go to the October tab. A lot of action. As you know, Friday is usually the busiest day. Not this week, though, because a lot of them did close out their trades. All right, so how did Tesla do yesterday? Tesla, they had that robo-taxi event, which, I didn't watch, but I heard that it was pretty cool, and I heard that it went well. However, the market typically on Tesla events and earnings, it seems to always sell. So I think this was an oversell, but what the hell do I know? But either way, it went down 8.78%. Tesla went down 8.78%. TSLY went down 8.33%. So if you're wondering why did we capture most of the downside, which normally we don't, it's because our calls were already so far out of the money, so they really couldn't help us, right? They were, when they're closer to the strike price, as the underlying goes down, it drops a significant amount, but as they're already far away, it's not going to drop that much. But either way, let's get to it. So they had 29,148 contracts. Remember, they closed this out, and they also closed out the 1315. Basically, they paid a penny. Amazing. I mean, it's amazing with unfortunate news that Tesla tanked. But if you look, they basically made over $14 million with those two trades, and they got 2 wins out of it. So great job. They ended up annualizing 78% and 66% with those trades. Now, if we go here, the 1,400 contracts, they paid a penny. They made a penny. In fact, that's a wash. So they paid nothing on that one, and they ended up with approximately 400K. So a win and a loss right there. Now, if we go here, there's just so much, right? There's just so much going on. And I'll cover the 330 because that was a trade from the day before. But so for next week, 330 contracts, 260 strike price, 19.38% out of the money. Wow. But then we get down here, we got a 225, a 225, a 225, a 225. Spread. I mean, so they got 225s and 237.50 call credit spreads all over the damn place. They separated it out. They did the trades different times of the day. Why? I don't know. I guess they closed out the other contracts different times of the day, and they had, they made the trades accordingly. Some trades paid better than others. But I'll just say all eggs in one basket. 225 strike price, 3.31% out of the money. And again, all eggs in one basket. So all contracts, aside from the 330, which is a loaner, they have a call credit spread of 237.50, and that's 9.04% away. So earnings is not next week, so nothing to worry about there, but they do have protection if needed. I mean, in my opinion, Tesla was probably just overreacting. It was an oversell. And then maybe Monday and Tuesday, maybe it'll flip green. I don't know. Will it be more than 3%? Probably the way it moves, but who knows? Will it reach 9%? I don't know, man. We'll see. You guys know better than me on that crap. All right, so outstanding shares. This is the biggie right here. Look at that. What? 1.1 mil. Why? Well, Tesla tanked. When Tesla tanks, people typically buy back into it. Same with the rest of these funds. 30-day IV, 60%. I like that. Outstanding shares, 63.9 mil. Total net income, net 23.4 million on the weeklies. It's nice to see income on the weeklies. Distribution, 37 cents. I'll take it. Daily income, 4 cents a day. Daily yield, 0.33%. Annualize that sucker. We got 119%. So perfect Perfect win. Awesome. Reaction? Yeah, winning, man. It's like they won a freaking marathon. They had a really, really good week at the expense of Tesla and TSLY, obviously the underlying tanking, but still, we sell calls. Selling calls is bearish. We won. Will we win next week? I mean, that's the beauty of call credit spreads. We're 3% out of the money, but we have backup should they decide to blow up to the moon. 18 days until the next declaration date, if you care. And let's take a look at the numbers. October, when I say October, this will be just like their second, 4-week period payout, whatever. Again, I'll adjust after the fiscal year is over and my spreadsheets will look a little different. But, synthetic income, 3.8 mil. Short call income, 23.4 mil. Net income, 27 mil. So pretty damn good numbers because we got total income already of 43 cents per share. And then weekly income is producing 37 cents of that. Wins, losses, 5 wins, 1 loss. The only 1 loss is the call credit spread that they didn't need. Now, if we look at the Rotomator, we can actually use it. So with that, it's a little high because we had another, weekly call on there. But either way, $3, 110% yield, or using IV, 60%, it would pay 56 cents. So next estimate looks to be around 56 cents to $3. I know that's a huge gap, but time will tell. The last distribution was $1.09. And if you're wondering how much taxable income they have to pay for the fiscal year, 0, because they always lose money, typically, and they're always paying return of capital. So there is nothing left. They're basically, they've paid out what they have to. They could pay 0 and they'd be fine. You could see the NAV reserve is a debit, right? Because they always pay out more than what they make. And that's TSLY for you. It's just a tough one to trade. Trading Tesla with a close gap, close gaps like that is not easy. All right, so outstanding holdings. We got 2 puts. Again, we got that 245. It's like it doesn't even exist. We finally had a use for it yesterday and they didn't use it. Like, hello, you awake, Mr. TSLY fund manager? Anyway, they got, they're creating gold diggers. Let's just say that right now. Maybe an overreaction gold digger. Maybe it's a temporary gold digger, but let's hope so. Because that gold digger is looking aggressive, man. Woo! 128 million? Man, what gold digger is worth that? She better be smoking hot. All right, so what do we got? We got, 3 calls. 2 sold calls, 1 buy call. Nothing more to say. We'll just wait till next week. Synthetic bailout money is useless. And total net assets, 718.1 million. NAV is 1123, trade price 1122. So we're back to the wonderful 11s. Woohoo! Yay, 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 yay. All right, moving on. Again, TSLY and AMZY, only ones with trades. So we will finish the big 3. We will go to Mr. NVDY. Mr. NVDY has a 119 synthetic, 90,640 contracts. They are 13% above that. This expires in 35 days and earnings falls after that. So unless something drastic happens, it looks like this synthetic is going to make money. Will they need it for a bailout? Well, let's take a look at these numbers. So yesterday, NVIDIA, nice flat day. This is when YieldMax funds, they work wonderful. Nice flat ass days, right? NVIDIA went down 0.01%. Awesome. Perfect. And look at NVIDIA. Said, I'll give you 0.2. NVIDIA went up 0.2%, 24.87. Look at that. What a beauty. Beauty. You're about to regain your GOAT status. All right, so what do we got here? I mean, not really, because Misty is moaning, man. Moaning. All right, so heading into next week, 1,600 contracts, 138 strike price, 2.37% out of the money. They got back up, 1,600, 145 strike price. That's 7.57% away from helping. Okay. But then again, the 89,040 contracts, same exact numbers, all right? 2.37 out of the money, 7.57 out of the money. So we'll see. I mean, is it going to be of help? I don't know. At least the call credit spreads were cheap. 51 cents, 48 cents, whatever. But let's look at the yields, annualized yields. It's not that good. Yeah, but we talked about these the other day, so we'll see how it plays out into next week. Outstanding shares, no movement. Okay. 30-day IV, 46%. That's kind of weak sauce. Outstanding shares, 48,950,000. Total net income, still nothing. Nothing for the month. Nothing since they declared. Okay, whatever. Reaction, a nice blurry check mark, right? Blurry, why? Well, NVDY fund manager probably took the day off and he went out drinking, got wasted. So right now the screen looks pretty blurry. It looks, I can't even look at that. Actually, it hurts my eyes. Anyway, 25 days till the next declaration date. All right, payment information. What do we got? We got nothing. All right, we got nothing. 0, 0, and 0. All right, just like your bank account. All right, NVDY Rodometer estimate is 0, of course. And then we have the IV estimate, 47% IV, 96 cents. All right, that's not bad. That's not great. It's not bad. All right, so the holdings, how they looking? Well, the freaking synthetic looks absolutely amazing. We kick our gold diggers to the curb here at NVDY, and we get girls that we can afford, okay? And that's the right way. This girl is only worth 20 mil. We are worth 159 mil, so we will take that. Now, we got the call. We got, all eggs in one basket, sold call, buy call. No reason to even talk about it. But yeah, you can see here, man, woof, 139 mil net. All right, so here we go. Total net assets, 1.2 bill. The NAV is 24.70. Trade price, 24.87. Pretty big gap there, 17 cents. 17 cents. It's crazy how that happens. I don't know if that even matters. Do people worry about that? Do people play that game to somehow their advantage? Let me know. Let me know in the comments so others can read and learn from you. All right. Misty. I'm just happy. I'm really happy it's the weekend. Freaking long-ass week. All right. 195 synthetic for MSTY. 30,490 contracts. They look good already. They look good because Mr. and Misty decided to moon it up, baby. This synthetic is worth 9% more. All right, 35 days away. Great. However, MSTR does have earnings before this synthetic expires. So we'll see how that plays out. Do you want to be in MSTY over the earnings? We'll see. All right. How did MSTR do yesterday? Well, let's zoom in for this one. Oh, my God. MSTR went up 15.95%. MSTY went up 11.27%. I mean, you can't hate that. Again, they missed about 4%, a little more, but they captured 11%. What more do you need from a freaking income fund? An income fund that yields you over 100%. All right. So let's take a look. Let's zoom in. Work in progress here. Stupid spreadsheets. All right. Here we go. How'd they do? 16,745 contracts, 225 strike price, 5.84% out of the money. All right. This was in the money earlier in the day when I checked, kind of when I sold, because I knew they were capped on half of the contracts, more than half, in fact, because the lower strike, they're capped on the 210. Sorry, the 225 is still hanging in, which is good. But the 225 does not have a call credit spread, but it does still have 5% wiggle room. Now, the other half, or smaller half, 13,745 contracts, this has a 210 strike price. This is in the money, 1.22%. However, this one does have backup, but it's 15% away from helping. So I don't know what good that is. I mean, how far do we think Mr. is going to go up? I mean, Bitcoin went up yesterday, but not like MSTR. MSTR went nuts. It's really, really cool to see. But it's good stuff, man. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, but that's how they captured the upside. Obviously, they were getting, pushed down by the 13,000 contracts, or else they would have captured the entire thing or damn near close to it. Outstanding shares, nothing. Okay. Why nothing? Well, why do you think? It went up freaking 11%. Do you really want to buy MSTY when it goes up 11%? Probably not. 30-day IV, 100. Oh my God, 101%. Oh my God, 101%. 30-day IV, 101%. 30-day IV, 101%. This is why. MSTY's the best. I'm sorry, NVDY, but MSTY's the best. You can't beat that. You can't teach that, right? Oh man, you can't teach IV. Look at that. Outstanding shares, 22,475,000. Total net income, unfortunately, yes, it's the same freaking month or whatever we're gonna call it, because the declaration date takes forever. But yeah, they lost 35 mil from the weeklies. Reaction. Yeah, we said we're mooning. We're gonna moon. So we mooned. And here we are. We're on the moon. Do we want to moon more and go to the next moon? I don't know. Probably. People are never satisfied. But here we are. Group D, 11 days, baby. 11 days till expiration. We got to let Group C go first, of course. But then we're up. Group D on 10/23. Let's take a look at the crazy payment information. Crazy, meaning 180 million in synthetic income. Like, what? Then we got short call losses, 35 mil. So we'll just look at the net income, 145 mil. Total income per share, 647. Are they paying $6? No. I see people saying they're going to pay $6. They are not paying $6, guys. They are not. I can almost, guarantee that. Why? It's the end of the fiscal year. They have to pay out all their income. But I think there are losses to net it against. So that's why I did the NAV under the NAV reserve column. I'm showing that overall they lost $248 per share based on how much they paid out, which means they overpaid throughout the year. So this, using the 248 debit, they can deduct that from the 647 income, and they will pay around 359. That's, again, I don't know. What do I know? I'm plugging in numbers. Could be right, could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. If we get paid $6, that would be just freaking insanity. Yes, it would. It'd be a pretty sweet Christmas bonus, right? We're getting closer to Christmas. Everyone needs money. Inflation through the roof. Everyone's broke as hell. MSTY could save the day, right? MSTY to the rescue. But I still think 359 is really, really good. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys know the numbers, right? MSTY Rotomator is useless because, again, weekly losses. But look at that IV, man. I love it. 101%. 240 would pay 248. So, I don't think that 248 is relevant because, again, we're ending to the fiscal year. So we have to pay out 90% of all income, right? They have to pay out 90% of what they make. So, outstanding holdings, what do we got? Our synthetic looks like a beauty already, and then we got our weekly calls. But again, we got all week. Monday's not a holiday, by the way. It's not a stock exchange holiday. But this is maybe some bad luck here. This is not good. What is our total net assets? 666. And then another 6. Oh boy. 666 mil. Is that bad luck for next week? Is MSTR going to tank on Monday? I sure hope so. Why? Well, because I'm buying back into MSTY. Woohoo! I know you guys are going to yell at me, but you never know, man. You never know. But that's some luck. The 4 6s. Should we go play the lotto with 6s? The NAV is 29.66 and the trade price is 29.52. Okay, 14-cent gap there. Wow. All right, so what are we looking at? CONY. AMZY had a trade though. So here's AMZY's trade. People are asking me to dump AMZY and add Palantir, PLTY. I'll get a poll up after I do the million videos I have to do this weekend. I'll give a few options of what I believe to be the more popular funds, but honestly, I don't think AMZY's going to last. People are pretty bored of it. I'm pretty bored of it too, to be honest. It's one of my favorite funds, but it's too boring. All right, what do they got? Buy call, sell call. Buy call, sell call. Okay. All right. Then we got what? BC. What they did buy call, sold call. BC a call 10-11. They closed out 215, and then they opened 215. They opened the 215, for next week 10-18, 192.50. Sold call 197.50. Call credit spread. So, what the hell is the other thing? Yeah, they bought a call and they sold a call 190. I don't know what the hell they're doing there. So is that part of the 195? Did they add part to a call credit spread? What's the I gotta look at their synthetic. I don't even know what their synthetic is, but it doesn't make sense. All right, so that's a 195 and a 192.50. All right, so they have, 195 and a 192.50. So, okay, so they just added to the existing weeklies, right? 10-18, 10-18. Yeah. But where did they get those shares? That's whack. Man, that's whack. I don't need no whack today. Whatever. I'm just going back to the freaking holdings. All right, so let's go to our synthetics. What's our synthetics doing? And they're doing okay. Yeah. Orange is greater than pink. That is a plus, right? That is a plus. No gold digger status. That's also a plus. And then here we are. We got sold calls and we got call credit spreads. All right. One big happy family. Yay. All right. Let's take a look at the breakdown. Here we go. Get it on one screen for you guys because you guys hate AMZY anyway. 9,525 contracts, 0.7% in the money already. Good Lord. Bad start to the week. 215 contracts, 192.50 strike price, 1.95% out of the money. Yikes. We're about to get buried for next week. However, we do have backup, right? We do have security. We do have our best friends, our butt buddies, our whatever the hell you want to call them. But they got our back. But they are 3.27% away and 4.6% away. So, yeah, it looks like they added what they needed to, true up the buy call and the sold call. But how many, if you add these two, 97.30. Yeah, it's 97.40. So they don't have too many contracts. So, whatever. Yeah, they did add 215. All right, whatever. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to keep looking at that. I did forget to cover the prices. Amazon did go up 1.15%. AMZY went up 0.61%. Well, they're capped. What do you want? All right, so we don't have to talk about the synthetic. Let's talk about total net assets, 182 mil. NAV, that's what I like to see, baby. Mid-19s. Give me 20. Mid-19s. 1955 trade price right on the money, 1955. 30-day IV, 37%. IV estimate, 57 cents. Group D, so they declare on 10/23. All right. Do you believe it? CONY didn't have a trade yesterday. Oh my God, it's amazing. Maybe I'll keep you. Anyway, coin went up 6.87%. It's about damn time, coin. Holy crap, it took you long enough. I think they could be on their road to recovery. Probably not. CONY did capture 4.69%. So that's pretty damn good. They got up to in the $13 range. Again, the lower they go, the harder it is to recover. So going up 4.69% in one day, pretty damn good, guys. Pretty damn good. I know you guys are hating on CONY, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It's down so far. It's really hard to come back up to where you want it. But if it hits like 13, 14, 15, you got to be happy with that. All right. What do we got? How's our synthetic? Our synthetic looks freaking amazing. Orange is greater than pink. All right. But it expires in 12/20. So we're not using it. And then they got the sold calls and the credit call spreads. Yeah. We know. All right. So let's take a look at the damage for next week. 30,845 contracts, 172.50 strike price, 2.2% in the money. What? Okay, that's not good. 8,220 contracts, 175 strike price, 0.78% in the money. Yeah, we have blown through our calls. All right, let's check our backup. Here's our backup, 6,640 contracts, 187.50, 6.3% away from helping. 32,425 contracts, 197.72% away from helping. So call credit spreads are good, maybe when they're not gapped so far away, but you never know, man. You never know. CONY went down so much, so it could recover pretty fast, or it could do nothing. Who the hell knows? But yeah, look at this synthetic bailout money, man. Ooh-wee, 50 mil. So right now, the calls would cost 23 mil to close, so we could bail out and make about 27 mil. So we will take it. And guess what? CONY has 84.15% IV. Pretty good. That would come to an 86-cent payment. They are part of Group C, and they are declaring next week. Stay tuned. Tomorrow morning, again, Sunday mornings will be my Group C, well, group whatever group is up, estimates, along with coverage of different things associated with YieldMax. I think that's the better option for the community, and I think that's what they want. In my opinion, you guys can tell me different. All right, so that's it. I think that's pretty much it. Not bad at all. As always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you were entertained. If not, we will try again Monday, I guess, right? On the Monday recap. What can I say? And then what else we got? If you enjoy this content, yeah, I should have done that in the beginning. Damn it. If you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. It does go a long way. It does help out the channel. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them down in the comments below. All right, you made it this far in the video. You know what time it is. It's keyword time. Yay, I made it. Keyword. Today's keyword is you can't see me. I had to do it, sorry. Anyway, like I said, John Cena followed me on Twitter. He follows like over 800,000, so obviously it doesn't mean much. But still, you can't see me. So today's keyword, if you made it this far in the video, all you have to do is type in the keyword, and the keyword is you can't see me. All right? I don't know if everyone watches wrestling. I assume everyone knows John Cena, even if you don't watch wrestling. But if not, he says you can't see me. That's his thing. All right? So yeah, just type that in the keyword, and that proves that you made it this far in the video. Because if you don't type it, I'm just assuming you don't watch my whole video, and I'm probably going to cry when I see your comment without the keyword, okay? Anyway, guys, so that's the video for Saturday. It wasn't too bad because a lot of these funds closed out their weeklies early. So again, not bad at all. But good thing because there's a lot. My weekend, I'm packing it up. I'm killing myself here, but there's just a lot of good content to get going. So anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you for watching. Later.